afternoon. My name is Scott Rutledge, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead.
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看今天的直击美股，我是主持人张舒，在纽约向您问好。周一美股收高，我们看到今天市场比较有意思。今天领涨的板块是在大选之后表现的最不佳的几只板块，这就包括了像科技股，包括像房地产，以及包括像电信这样子的板块。也就是说，现在我们看到投资人的资金正在各个板块之间流转，而当下就流转到了此前一些表现较弱的一些板块，而这也就意味着在上涨的过程中，在这些落后的板块里面会否有更多的机会呢？这也是让我们非常的拭目以待。在宏观经济数据方面，我们看到美国12月份预计的一个采购经理人指数是达到了53.4，虽然比预期的一个11月份的54.6要低了一些，但总的来说超过50依然显示着经济状况还是处于一个温和扩张的过程当中。另外，今天市场还关注的包括了美联储主席耶伦关于就业市场的讲话。在上周我们看到美联储是如期的进行了加息，但是令人意外的是，对于2017年他们预计会加息3次。虽然这比之前市场普遍预计的2次要多了一些，但总的来说也是显示着美联储对于美国经济的状况依然是非常的有信心。另外一方面，我们看到今天市场还关注的就是日本央行的一个货币政策会议。在周一，日本央行是正式开启了为期2天的一个货币政策会议，而在此次会议上，日本央行会否对当前的一个货币政策进行一些改动，这也是市场下一步的一个风向标。好的，更多的消息让我们来看一下今天的交易员访谈。Hi Scott, your stock traded higher today, and it seems like investors start to buy less favored stocks. And also today we have several reasons the market may go down, but it doesn't. It seems like the market is pretty strong right now.
Well, we came in this week trying to figure out, can we hold higher? And then you had a few of the geopolitical events overseas that could have made the market come down. It could have spiked volatility, and all of a sudden people say, hey, what's going to happen next? How is Russia going to retaliate, et cetera, et cetera? And our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone that was involved and, for all the casualties as well. But market didn't go down. So if you look at some of these indices real quickly, like you look at the S&P cash, I think we're setting up again. This was you're taking out of the descending trend line, and remember we digested above it. You had your quick move above the prior highs that wound up retesting this, and then here was your breakout above 2214. Now we're wedging. Okay, what does a wedge mean? It means a digestion pattern above prior areas. So if the S&P cash wants to start to make another move, in order to do so, it could start getting above this 2268, and then that probably could drive the Dow to 20,000. If you look real quickly at the small caps, another sector that I wanted to watch and make sure that it doesn't pull in too much. This also looks pretty symmetrical here, where it broke the descending trend line, took out the prior high here, and now almost came back and retested it. And now if this could start getting back above this 137.15 with the close above it, the small caps come back in play and maybe go back to the highs, and that also could be a tailwind versus a headwind.
And just as you mentioned about small caps, bank sector is another sector that is the leader of the market after the election. But right now it seems like it stopped a little bit. Are we going to see more downside, or it's just a pause?
It seems like it's just a pause. I know some traders wanted to short the banks, and if they added on weakness, they probably got stopped out. If you look here at Goldman Sachs, it's it's a leader of the banking sector, and at this point, it's going sideways. So you had a small topping tail here at the top. You might have made some cute cash flow here from 242 down to 237, but you had to be perfect. So at this point, little sideways action, and the banks might also take the baton back. Look how long it took to consolidate here, and if you were trying to put together a short position for a rollover, you got squeezed. So we'll see if the same thing happens at this upper level.
And speaking of Chinese names such as Baidu and also Baba, it seems like Baba got sold out after the last earning, and it is being, not so many opportunities there. But as we are approaching the Christmas, and maybe people are going to buy a lot of goods, and Baba as a online e-commerce website, are we going to see opportunities there?
You know what, I always glance at Baba, and I still see it being sold. I don't see it being involved. So maybe at some point it turns. How does a stock turn? It turns with an igniting bar, or it turns with a gap. And at this point, you look at Baba, this was very, very good to us. If you remember how we focused on Baba here when it broke out, when it broke out above this big base, and then it gapped up and held, and then kept going to the upside. Since it was sold on earnings right there, like you mentioned, Annabelle, it's just been sold. Okay, so at this point, until it breaks this like downtrend and reclaims some of these moving averages, traders are probably just going to look at it, with a glance. So I would say at this point, here's pretty big support. Maybe it does hold it. So, but if it doesn't, it's not showing any signs of life yet. First step, I would say, it's got to get above the 8 and 21 day with some kind of power to get back on the radar, since it's been basically a sell on strength ever since the earnings right there on this wide range bar that never got reclaimed. It stayed below 50% of it. Boom, another lower high, lower high, lower high. Until this trend of lower highs stops, it's going to stay in this pattern.
Okay, that's all we have for today.
Yes, and each day we'll have more because the money's rotating. The setups are getting tight and then resolving. And if you keep following the money and you keep having your high-level stops, you can participate versus just looking for a top.
就像 Scott 所说的，每天都有不同的机会等待着您。希望您继续关注我们的节目，我们明天再见。